This album is clear that it just feels like there is pressure to reclaim her spot. I've been saying this on Is the Myke Still On podcast. You need to check it out. SoundCloud.com/Is the Myke Still On. I've been saying this. This woman is threatened by Cardi B, and she is acting out. This album is all over the place.
It is all over the place.
It is a hot mess.
I'm not hearing all over the place.
Then a hip hop album review, Nicki Minaj, Queen. Going into this, the first thing I noticed, and
did you expect anything? I know I knew.
I was trying to switch it up, man. I was trying to switch it up for the first man. No, I didn't know what to. Well, I didn't know what to expect. Like, Nicki is part of that commercial machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that when you're part of that machine, you're expecting to hear some radio attempts, get some sing-songy type songs, some features that sometimes don't feel right, and you know, it just. It's like what's the feel of the like what are you really talking about? And that's what I expected, and that's really what I got. It's kind of like it's the same old. You know, you just rapping about, you know, your stuff is juicy, and you know people want you, and you the queen.
She said this album was gonna be a hip hop classic. She did. June 7th last year, 2017.
And then Cardi B came on the scene and just fucked the whole shit up.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that artists like Nicki consider something being classic, meaning that she's gonna move hella units.
Based on what I've been seeing, this has been her lowest first week album sales ever. This is the lowest of her career.
I'm not surprised.
It's really bad. Very bad.
Yeah, because her popularity has taken a dip.
The Barbies aren't.
She's not as popular.
The Barbies aren't. They're grown up.
Nah, I think Cardi took a little bit of that shine.
The Barbies are the Cardis now.
I think Remy Ma put, initially a dent into Nicki, just a little bit.
Remy Ma.
I don't think
way
Remy Ma
back,
bro.
They heard it for a second. They heard it. It's stronger.
Heard her, yeah.
And I think with Nicki, man, it stings her more than it does her fans.
That's
I think.
Right. So it didn't hurt her.
So it didn't hurt her.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt her.
But it hurts her though. Like, so she can't produce the same because it puts her in a different mindset.
Yes, because now she's trying to attack everybody instead of just trying to make music, right. and you hear that. Mm-hmm. You heard it as soon as Cardi started blowing up. Like it just felt like Nicki, all she wanted to do is protect whatever she's been able to build. Going into this project, what Ganja Burns is the opening track. I'm like, oh, okay, so this shit gonna be Caribbean like inspired throughout? Are we gonna get multiple tracks like this? So
I wonder why she hasn't done that actually, because isn't she's from Trinidadian or something like that? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's too late for a lane change at this point in her career.
But she's done it before though.
Done what?
She lane switched before.
That was early in her career.
Yeah.
She lane switched.
But
on
it was
her
like
first
a
album.
pop. It was like
that's what I'm saying. She went pop.
She went like
right, but that was on her
pop,
first album. At this point, it's too late for her to now go Caribbean. She can't do that shit now.
Yeah, you can't.
Caribbeans don't want her.
Well, I heard Rihanna's trying to do it. I'm not trying to get too far off the subject.
But Rihanna is like really bad.
Yeah. And Rihanna, when she initially came out, that's how she was marketed.
Drake is basically taking her lane.
Taking whose lane?
Nicki's with this Caribbean stuff.
And then it goes into Majesty. Hey, Eminem, bruh. What the yo. You come out with another
queen to be a subject or something like that. What was that line?
Eminem, bro. Like you drop another project, dog. Like you can't drop that garbage shit no more. It's just as simple as that, because every time you've been featured on something since the album, you've just murdered it.
The song was trash.
I'm about to say the song was trash.
But Eminem didn't do nothing.
No, he did his thing. But
Eminem had flow, but the lyrics weren't all that.
Yeah. How you feel about the Weeknd on this?
He didn't do shit.
This is the first time that I was like, featuring Weeknd wasn't a hit.
Look,
the first time.
No one can save this album, even Weeknd.
Yeah.
And you know what the problem with that song was? She was trying to do Weeknd.
She was
like, what are you doing?
You know what it almost sounded like? Like Weeknd did the whole hook, and then she was like, nah, let me do this part.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
Yes, that's exactly what it sounded like.
He
wrote his shit out.
She was trying to
do it
sing
again.
like Weeknd.
Yeah.
She wasn't trying to sing like him, but it was like she was like
the
trying
flow,
to do his flow.
Yes.
Yes.
I noticed that too.
Yeah. She trying to be the Weeknd. And she's like halfway. She a day off. She's like,
Right.
She's not even a day off.
She come in like, is it Friday yet? No.
Right, no, it's not Friday yet, motherfucker. It's still Wednesday. You're hump day. Nikki's hump day. No, that was awful.
And then
This album is awful.
Well, no shit.
Let's just go to this fucking shit is awful.
This shit is bad.
It's all over the place.
What do you guys think about that Barbie Dreams joint?
That was tight.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
That was tight. Yeah, I thought that song was tight. Y'all are hating.
And also the beat switch was dope as fuck.
But that was random as shit.
It was
It didn't make any sense.
I think she tried to like really make it her own because it was.
I think Nicki tricked you with Barbie Dream.
I'm not saying it's super dope, but
No, I understand that.
act like she wasn't rapping. She was rapping on this shit.
I understand that. It's just the way. I'm like, okay, 50 already did How to Rob. Like,
So?
I don't want to hear you doing the same thing.
What's up with this infatuation with Nicki with Chun Li or Chun? I don't know. Like, because that whole Chun Swae. Yeah, I'm just like, yo, Nicki, what is you doing, baby? What is you doing, baby?
Yeah, her flow's weird.
It's like,
Yeah.
she said on Twitter that she want to redo it.
Oh
it's too
She
late.
said she want to redo it. She's like, yeah. She said she feels like she didn't. Chun Swae. She said she feels like she didn't kill that beat the way she.
You sure the
she
fuck
did.
didn't. That shit was terrible. Got a good box called Don King.
Oh, you know what else was gimmicky and been done before? Good form.
Good form.
That's back that ass up.
What?
Good form.
I don't know what song that is.
I got good form.
It's right at the-
La 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 la. I got.
I got good for.
I don't remember that one.
That's back that ass up.
Right.
Tell me I'm lying.
Oh no, you're
Tell
right.
me I'm lying.
I don't remember that
She's
one.
2 for 2.
So what do you think it is? Like, is it the lyrics? Is it the production? Is it the aura that surrounds Nicki? That
All of that. All of
Eventually-
the
Rhyming, yeah.
The rhyming.
is not good on here.
I agree.
at all.
the rhyming, the
Singing.
Except
mindset.
on Barbie Dreams.
Yeah, Barbie Dreams. I fucked with that. That
There was one other song too where she did like that fast flow.
I think that was like an interlude at the end of You sure that wasn't at the end of Barbie Dreams?
That was on. Well, I think it was on
Or Chun Swae?
It was on Chun Swae.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
do remember
she
that.
wrapped up a bunch of whack bars and then she switched her flow.
The way she was flowing.
Yeah, her flow was
So
actually
whack
kind
bars.
of nice.
No, I remember that one. Yeah.
I didn't know this, but she added the song with
6ix9ine. Yeah.
Oh,
she needed something.
She literally just added that.
Cause
Yeah.
she needs something.
Yeah, it's
not
been a struggle. It's
Look, you
been a
know why
struggle.
she added that song? Because I feel like if she adds that song, won't that help SoundScan numbers?
Yeah. So I agree with y'all. I think she missed the pop boat with Lady Gaga. I think she should have jumped on that. And she could have sailed off into pop world, kind of like my boy Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker said, "Fuck y'all, I'm out." I think where Nicki needs to go now to kind of resurrect her career, because I don't think that she should try to.
It's over.
You think it's over?
It's
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
This is the worst sales her album has.
It's over.
has
And
has
for an
ever
artist
done.
like her, that's
So this
bad.
is so y'all with Ken. Well, how he was saying with Drake. You're saying that
Yes.
like this applies to Nicki though?
Because I don't think, look, Drake could drop 3 more whack albums and I feel like he'll still survive. Nicki, at this point, she's got too much competition.
Yeah.
And she's always been the one female rapper.
Right.
And now she's
Dominate.
not.
My thing is like you
killed
had a
her.
good run. You had an excellent run. Like you've been on the top for years.
But she
decades.
didn't nurture it though.
What you mean?
And that was her problem. Like because we're in this new world where you have to be constantly in the limelight, and I think she took a lot of that for granted. And
But again, she's been on top for a very
she
long
was on
time.
top. I don't think she did a good job of maintaining her position.
What you mean?
But
by
she
that?
has
That's what I'm
though.
trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
What
I
you
don't
mean?
get it.
What you mean?
But
I
she
think
has.
but-
It's been about Nicki. That's it.
Right. She doesn't have to do anything. Where she
Right.
fucked up is she should have made friends. That's her problem.
Exactly.
She started picking fights.
Yep.
She should have made friends with Cardi. She should have made friends with Remy. She should have made friends with Kim.
If you are out here being the spokesperson for women in hip hop, then shouldn't you accept the women in hip hop?
She was never the spokesperson for women in hip hop. She was just the one woman that was
That was
there.
dominating.
Okay.
It wasn't like she was speaking and saying, "Hey, we need more women." She didn't want
Right.
women.
She wasn't jumping on women. I heard a big complaint with her that she didn't jump on women rappers. Like she only featured with guys.
Exactly.
So why aren't you trying to pull your other
Yeah, women.
Period.
Then she'd have been straight. Like if she big up Rhapsody, if she got more into that instead of picking little stupid ass fights, should have been fine.
Yeah.
Poor Nicki, man.
Poor Nicki. You know poor Nicki.
Huh?
It ain't poor Nicki.
She put that on herself.
She put it on herself. She's doing it to herself. It's self-sabotage. It's really self-sabotage.
She brought it all on herself, so it ain't no poor Nicki.
Y'all cold.
It ain't cold, kid. Like for real, bro.
I'm gonna ride for you, Nicki. Just tell me who you do for the hairline shit. Can you hook me up? Can you hook a brother up?
Who she got to connect?
Give me the connect.
Give me the connect.
Yeah, the production was too mellow and too dry for this album.
Yeah, I think you know, and I said it about Drake. I'll say it about Nicki. I think that where she is right now, she wants to regain her hip hop fan base or re-engage her hip hop fan base. She needs more joints like Barbie Dreams.
She tried to appease way too many people.
She has
on this album
because it's still her trying to reach that commercial success, that pop success, while still being rooted in hip hop. And I don't think that she executed that well. I don't think that she should try to execute that game plan again. Mm-hmm. I think that if you stick to about 12 to a maximum 15 tracks, it'd be more rooted in hip hop like Barbie Dream. Because when Barbie Dream came on, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, and then she sounded good on that shit. And I don't think that Nicki sounds bad. She can sound bad, obviously. But I think that if you give her more beats like that, you know what I'm saying? I think that she could really re-engage hip hop.
But then she's gonna lose her pop audience.
Exactly. But I feel you. But I think that pop audience is gone already. I don't think that she's really hitting because if she was, the numbers wouldn't be where they are.
I don't mean the Lady Gaga pop. I mean like the pop rap, like
the commercial. Exactly.
And like Drake's audience.
But
right, because even with this Barbie Dreams, they thought she was really beefing with these people.
Right.
Like people thought, they thought she was really beefing with these people.
I'm like, y'all so stupid.
They're not stupid. They just
don't know.
But at the end of the day, right? Like that beat, that feel that you got from that, and hearing her spit over it felt good. And all I'm saying is that she needs to do more of that.
I think it's over, bro.
I don't think it's over.
I think it's over.
I don't think it's over.
She had a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Just bow out gracefully.
I think it's going down.
I think it's going down, but I personally think that she could save it.
You know what this is? This is Dexter. You know how Dexter should have ended before the last season?
Yes.
She should have ended before the last season.
Yes.
This is the last season of Dexter, this album. This is Dexter season 5.
Season 5.
Nicki should have called it a day before this even came out. When Cardi and them showed up, she should have just been like, fuck it.
I'm
gonna go do movies.
Just buy out gracefully.
And then what make it worse is like this was like a 5-month album rollout. Like she been rolling out this album since remember when Cardi B album came out? That's when she announced hers. Mm-hmm. Oh, Queen coming out. And like this whole mess of a 5-6 month album rollout. Dog. And then you get this.
Cause just think about it, dog. Like, it's not gonna do better than Cardi's album, and that's gonna fuck her ego all the way up.
Of course,
the numbers already showing.
I understand that.
Artists like her,
I don't think she could bounce back from it.
I think Cardi, I think Nicki can save face. I'm not saying that she can get back to where she was. I just think that she can not make whatever she just made now.
She might be able to make a better album. But
it'd be too
care.
Yeah, it'd be too little, too late.
Because just like what Myke said earlier, she burnt a lot of bridges. Like she wasn't, Cardi. She was bigging up Rhapsody and everything, tweeting about her, all that.
Cardi B was the people's champ.
Yeah, I know she was tweeting about the antithesis of Nicki. She was the complete opposite of Nicki.
Tweeting Remy Ma like she was showing Remy Ma.
She wanted everybody to win, bro.
And then Nicki grasped that straws and went and got fucking Foxy Brown to do that.
Oh my god!
Coco Channel,
Coco Channel,
and then to roll that into the outro.
Bruh, what are you doing?
So favorite tracks?
None. When it was over.
If you watch it.
No, Barbie Dreams, I'll definitely go back to that. And I just wish that you would have let Weeknd do the hook.
That's gonna make your Patreon playlist?
No. Everybody in September, Barbie Dreams will be on there just because it can.
I don't have any.
No.
I honestly don't have any. I can't even find one. I can't even lie. I can't even lie to the people, and I won't do that. I know how you are, Modest. I looked while everybody was talking. I was like, I just can't. I mean, if I somewhat like what Eminem. I like what Eminem did on Majesty, but the song was just terrible. I just can't. I don't have anything.
Same thing with you on too.
Yeah, I say Barbie Dreams. Maybe LLC.
I got nothing. Barbie Dreams was listenable.
Right.
But I'm not going to call that a favorite track because I will never return to it.
Right.
Even though the Khaled line was fucking hilarious. That shit had to cancel Khaled. We ain't speaking, and Fat Dick ain't gonna tell me what he ain't eating.
That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That one of the Drake's crying, and you can't tell if that's your pussy getting wet or Drake's crying. But other than that,
that's crazy.
Out of 20 fucking songs, garbage.
Nicki, if you watch, man, look, it's
you still got hope.
It's tough. I still.
That's what you said.
Yeah, look, man. You know me, man. I always see, kind of like you, Modest. I always see the positive and all the negative, man. And I still think that I think she still has a little something in there. I just think that it's a matter of sound. You know what I'm saying? I think that you can't follow the same formula because it ain't gonna work.
Like, here's the thing, man. Like, cause even Positive Ride can't even pull positive from this because it's like, and I know you use a lot of sports references, right? Mm-hmm. When that confidence is gone, everything else crumbles from there. It's hard to get that back.
Nicki, I hope you're not watching. Yeah, because this is, she's on Twitter, obviously tweeting all the positive stuff, which you should. That makes sense. I'm not knocking that. But I don't know how much negative you've heard from people that, have no connection to you. For me, I just think it's over. The saying that pressure bursts pipes applies here. And I was waiting to hear what this album sounded like because I wanted to see how you would, what type of body of work you would put out.
When you said pressure bursts pipes, it reminded me, like, that's funny because like the other Cash Money member, Drake, he folded under the pressure too.
Wow. He sure
like
did.
They both experienced the pressure from another rapper.
Yeah.
Before they came out with their album.
Hip hop is a competitive game, man, and it'll eat you alive if you're not ready.
Nicki, if you're watching, if you are, I doubt if she is. I really don't know what to say. I haven't been wild from you, a verse from you since Monster, and that was in 2010. So Kanye is my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. So
Envy said he ain't playing no records.
Envy said that? Why?
Right. Because she was going at DJ Self. She said something. She was somehow send my people after you or something like that. I only know this shit because Naomi literally just told me today.
Oh, okay.
And so Envy was like, yeah, that's something that you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? I won't play your records at the radio. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm talking about. She's burning too many bridges. But look,
and if you get the entire New York City not to play our records,
it's a wrap. Nicki, if you're watching, I think it's over. And I think that you need some real friends to tell you that it's over. How many of us have them friends? The ones you can depend on. Myke is telling you to call Will Smith and ask him how to be an actor. Because that's what you need to do.
I said that. You remember I said that on the podcast.
She has.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, I said it on the podcast. I said she just quit rapping and pursue acting.
She needs to call Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
And ask Tyler Perry if she could be like the evil, big booty chick in one of his fucking terrible movies.
Chick.
Yeah, she need to be the side chick in one of his movies. But you named an album Queen and you sound like a peasant. This is terrible.
Damn, Myke.
Look, she needs somebody to tell her.
So she ain't Cersei, huh?
She's Cersei when she was getting beat behind with shame. She's butt naked getting her ass whooped, Cersei. She's that Cersei. But I don't think
Cardi holding the whip.
Yep, Cardi holding the whip talking about shame, bitch. Shame to put this black ass album. Shame. God damn it.